F-16 fighter jet, the sky's ultimate predator. The F-16 Fighting Falcon, which is currently in service with 25 additional countries across the world, is widely regarded as one of the most successful and adaptable jet fighters that has ever been manufactured. A demonstration of the aircraft's lasting popularity and its continued efficacy. Keeping up the good work. Even though it didn't make its debut until the 1970s, the fourth-generation fighter is still capable of keeping up with the times and will likely continue to be used for at least a few more years to come. Since it was first put into service, the Warbird has participated in more than 400,000 combat missions and has logged a combined total of 19 million hours in the air. The speed and agility of the fighter are two of its primary advantages in combat. These qualities make it a dangerous opponent in circumstances involving air-to-air combat. After all, the F-16 was the first fighter designed specifically to perform maneuvers requiring 9 gs of force and is capable of speeds greater than Mach 2. Specific attributes. In addition to providing visibility in every direction, the one-piece polycarbonate bubble canopy that is installed in the F-16 has a look-down angle of 40 degrees on both sides and 15 degrees on the nose. In addition to this, the canopy does not have the forward bow frame that is typically present on the majority of fighters and has the potential to block the forward vision of the pilot. On January 9, 2019, a facility in Baltimore, Maryland, completed the installation of the modern and powerful N/APG-83 Scalable Agile Beam Radars (ABR) into the nose-cones of F-16Cs and F-16Ds, which was a significant step in upgrading the F-16. The APG-83 is largely based on the APG-81 radar that is installed in the new F-35 stealth fighters. However, to keep costs down and ensure compatibility, the APG-83 has been scaled down. Capabilities across a vast spectrum of weapons. Its 9 hardpoints provide it the versatility to meet the requirements of a wide range of missions, including air-to-air and air-to-surface operations. The AIM-9 Sidewinder, the AIM-120 ANRAAM, the AIM-7 Sparrow, the Rafale Python, and the enhanced AIM-9X Sidewinder are all air-to-air missiles that can be carried by the F-16. The Falcon is equipped with the ability to utilize the AGM-65 Maverick, AGM-88 HARM, AGM-158 JSSM, and AGM-154 JSOW for air-to-ground missions. In addition, the F-16 can fire anti-ship missiles such as the AGM-84 Harpoon and the AGM-119 Penguin. These missiles are both compatible with the F-16. In the meanwhile, bombs like SDBs, JDAMs, and payways can bring the heat if it is required. A 20mm General Electric M61, a one multi-barrel gun that is positioned on the left side of the fuselage, is the icing on the cake when it comes to the weaponry that comes standard on the F-16. The weapon has a rate of roughly 6,000 rounds per minute or RPM and is often reserved for close-quarters combat situations. Several distinct variants. The F-16A/B was the first version of the F-16 to go into production and went on to become the variant with the highest manufacturing volume, with 475 examples made. Later upgrades to the C/D variant included the installation of avionics, radar, and anti-aircraft missiles, such as AIM-7s and AIM-120s. Another variant of the F-16, known as the F-16N, was also in service with the United States Navy. The enemy aircraft was designed with the C/D Block 30 as its foundation and can supercruise. It was put into use by the Top Gun training program of the Navy. However, it was taken out of active service in 2018. The most recent form. However, the F-16V Viper is the most recent version of the F-16 and features the most modern technology. It was originally shown to the public for the first time in 2012 at the Singapore Air Show, and it has been operational since 2017. The upgraded model has an active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar, a new mission computer, an electronic warfare suite, as well as various modifications to the cockpit. a highly accurate improved global positioning and inertial navigation system, also known as EGI, is a component of avionics systems. In this system, computers supply the pilot with information regarding how to direct the aircraft. The aircraft is equipped with both UHF and VHF radios in addition to an instrument landing system. Additionally, it is equipped with a warning system and modular countermeasure pods that can be utilized to defend against electronic threats that are airborne or surface-based. Additional avionics systems can be stored within the fuselage thanks to the available space. It is not surprising that people are keeping their fingers crossed that the F-16 will continue to have upgrades and remain in service for a longer period. The F-16F, a model with a single pilot seat, made its maiden flight in December of 1976. In January of 1979, the 388th Tactical Fighter Wing at Hill Air Force Base in Utah received the first F-16 to be put into active service after it was delivered. The cockpit of the F-16B, which is a model with 2 seats rather than 1, is roughly the same size as the cockpit of the F-16 model. It can cover both cockpits with its bubble canopy because of its extendable design. The front fuselage fuel tank and the avionics grove space were both lowered so that space could be made available for a second cockpit. During flight instruction, a student pilot will sit in the back cockpit, while the front cockpit will be occupied by an instructor. All F-16s that have been delivered since November 1981 come equipped with structural and wiring provisions, as well as system architecture, that expand the multi-role flexibility of the aircraft, allowing it to carry out tasks such as precision strike, night assault, and beyond visual range interception, among others. The F-16C and F-16D aircraft are the single and two-place counterparts to the F-16S/B aircraft, and they contain the most recent technology in terms of cockpit control and display. These aircraft were the result of an upgrading effort. The F-16C/D has been adopted by all operational units, as well as a significant number of Air National Guard and Air Force Reserve units. In 1991, in support of Operation Desert Storm, the United States Air Force sent multi-role fighters with the F-16 designation to the Persian Gulf. With these aircraft, more sorties were flown than with any other type of aircraft. These fighters were deployed to strike a wide variety of targets, including airfields, military production centers, locations for Scud missiles, and other areas of interest. At 16 multi-role fighters from the United States Air Force participated in a wide range of operations during Operation Allied Force. These included the suppression of enemy air defense, offensive, and defensive counter-air operations, close air support, and forward air controller tasks. These planes were able to destroy radar stations, vehicles, tanks, MiGs, and structures, which resulted in exceptional outcomes for the mission. Since the attacks on September 11, 2001, the F-16 has been a significant part of the combat forces that are dedicated to the fight against terrorism. It has flown hundreds of missions in support of Operations Noble Eagle, Homeland Defense, Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, and Iraqi Freedom. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.